new type of music. Is there any music older than reggae?
Yeah, music itself is old, you know.
Yeah, but would you say that reggae is one of the oldest forms of music in the African nations? And
I don't think reggae is one of the oldest forms. Reggae is one of the more newer forms, you know. But it's taken from African roots.
it has African roots,
Sure.
and it's developed.
Yeah.
How many records have you made?
By number?
By number.
It's a lot. I don't remember by number, you know.
20, 25, easily.
Yeah, more than
Because there are a lot of people that bootleg you.
in Jamaica.
Yeah.
A lot of records. At least 100 or more.
In Jamaica and the islands, Shotgun was saying that we had Barry Gibb in the studio. In Jamaica and the islands, is Bob Marley, the Wailers, is that name, it's tough for you to answer, I know. It's very tough to take compliments. Would you say that name is as revered as maybe the Bee Gees would be right here in America and throughout the world?
Miami.
Well, Bob Marley and the Wailers in the West Indies is well known, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do people recognize you when you walk down the street?
Not all the while.
Not all the time?
No.
Most of the time?
No, not most of the time.
How do you feel when that happens, man? Do you want to be recognized, like whenever Steve was asking us a little bit earlier, would you like to be, so would you like someone to come up to you and say, hey, are you Bob Marley? No kidding, man, I love you.
A lot of time people do that still, you know.
Yeah, but
I mean,
do you like that?
Well, sometime, you know, as long as it don't get out of hand.
Gets out of it.
Well, so you got to realize that Bob being outside and with some of the characteristics of his religion, which is Rastafarianism, he's naturally going to be, people are going to notice him. He's got his dreadlocks.
Yeah, but most time we don't really just wear it
Up in the hat,
It's
yeah.
That, you know, you can't really see it.
In Jamaica, that's nothing new, though. But
No.
but here, you walk down the streets of New York, and
Sure.
and maybe it's not Bob Marley they're thinking of, but
Yes.
The only religious music that we are very familiar with here is gospel music.
Yeah.
Is your music gospel music, only reggae
My
style?
music is the truth. Not even my music, but the music's supposed to be the truth. You know? Gospel tell you of an expectation. Reggae music reveal that revelation and show you who God is. I mean, not through reggae music, but through Rasta, you know?
Are all songs religious?
All songs.
Yeah, do they have the theme of God, of religion running through them?
You mean all songs?
All reggae songs?
No, not all of them. Not all.
Because
They still have a touch of that root, you know?
most of the gospel music is kind of, they're trying to bring you closer to God or bring you closer to Christ or whatever. Is there a movement, a reggae movement? Do you want people, in a sense, to join your religion through music?
I think you better explain Rasta first.
Yeah.
Because that, basically the only thing people know Rasta from is Rolling Stone magazine and Newsweek.
Well, Rasta is a root of people, you know, like mankind come from origin, you know? And Rasta is a root of mankind.
Mhm.
And explaining it as easy as that, you know? So that's what Rasta is, the root of mankind. I mean, you know, even we should know our roots, but we don't even know it. But Rasta is our roots.
And Haile Selassie and
Haile Selassie is a Christ. The Bible tells that when Christ returns, will be the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of Judah. When we look out in the earth in real life to see who is the King of Kings and the conquering Lion of Judah today, say Haile Selassie, not that we say it, but because even the newspapers, the Bible show the revelation. So we look forward to the revelation because God make a promise and the promise must come true.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's what Rasta is. Sometimes shall come in a new name. So the new name of God coming is Rastafari. And we are called
He
by
is
his name.
sort of the Messiah?
Yeah, he's the returned Messiah, you know, it's Christ. So we are called Rastas.
You have temples that you pray in? Churches?
Well, man is a temple. This is my temple.
So there's no organized place where people might...
It's organized place where
If you
anywhere.
wanted to pray right here, if you wanted to go into Miami right now,
Yeah.
and with a few of your friends, and pray, where would you go?
If I want to pray, I'd go in myself.
It's within itself.
Yeah, I don't need to go in myself. But anywhere more than one or two or three people meet in the name of Rastafari, Rastafari's presence, you know,
Mhm.
is present there.
If you listen to reggae music,
Yeah.
getting away from religion and into the music if one can do that. If you listen to reggae music, you're going to find a lot of instruments you're not going to see in your average recording studio in Miami or in New York. What other instruments do they have that we do not normally employ in our rock and roll music or hard rock music?
I think you use everything, you know. Sometimes, you know, you might find a couple of percussion instruments, like maybe steel drums, where sometimes it don't use, you know, certain music, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But all the modern instruments, them what I'm used today, I'm using them in reggae.
Okay, I'm going to give out our phone number. Feel like taking a few calls?
Yeah, man.
Okay, in Dade County, you can reach us at 674-7625, 674-ROCK. In Broward, 467-7655, 467-ROLL. We're with Bob Marley. We go now to the phones. You're on the air, 96X. How you doing?
Hi. Can I speak to Bob Marley?
You got him.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me. I was born, like, in St. Vincent, you know?
St. Vincent.
And
Sure.
I used to live in Canada. Then I moved to Montreal when I was 3. I lived there, and I saw you a couple of years ago at Montreal Forum.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, man.
And you guys are great.
Hi.
You guys are real good and everything.
Nice one.
I got lots of your records. My parents really like you and stuff, but I like you too.
True.
Well, great. How did you get started? Like, when did you start playing?
Well, I started playing a long time, from about 1916 when I was learning trade.
Yeah?
I get to love music during that time, and
Like, when did you get famous?
Eh?
When did you get famous?
Famous? Well, I don't get famous yet.
Well, you're famous around here. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay,
Nice
thank you very much
one,
for your
yeah.
call.
Bye.
Broward County, hello, 96X, you're on the air.
Is Bob Marley there?
You got him.
Yeah, well, I'm a real fan of yours, you know, and I know about Rastas, but how come you don't eat meat and all that?
Meat? Well, I say I can eat some meat, you know, but as you know that the pork and a lot of the shellfish and the lobsters, you know, what people think is delicacies, those are the things that the most need, you know.
Interesting.
But
The
like
same as
beef
kosher
and all
food,
them
you can't
things,
eat those
you can
things.
eat beef and them things, but no pork, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of your album?
Uprising.
Uprising, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's got that.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your call.
Steve, you're talking about Bob is not a star yet, or somebody else was.
Bob is the one that said he's not a star.
Bob was saying that, but it's the call before was saying that when did Bob already become a star?
Mhm.
It's kind of funny here in the U.S. It really never caught on reggae music on a hit level. And I know when you went with Island Records, that's what they were going for, but the people weren't ready for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Bob's music is very spiritual, and you almost have to know what he's about. I'm not saying you have to know what he's about to enjoy his music, but it's different than anything. It's different than Tito Puente.
That's always been a problem in America. If I brought the whole crew back in here from 96X and asked you to name 10 spiritual hits, you'd have a problem. You may have put your hand in the hand, or whatever, but you'd have a problem coming up with that. For some reason, spiritual music has a tremendous problem crossing that line. I'm not saying that they don't sell records, and I'm not saying that there's nobody in the world who doesn't know Mahalia Jackson is, all right? But for some reason, it's very hard to break into the pop charts. Why do you think that is, Bob?
Well, reggae music is a good music, and it's root music, and people can appreciate it. Now, we figure that maybe one of the things is that maybe that some of the American companies was not involved with the reggae music, so there was not a lot of interest putting it in America, in a sense. But you can dance to it, you know, if you have a good message.
Yeah.
And once you can, everybody have a rhythm. And that is good, you know, and reggae music is good music.
Like Shotgun Stone says, his favorite kind of music, right, Shot?
That's the truth.
Have you
That is
heard
the truth.
have you heard Stevie's new one, Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
Now that might be the song, and not to take away anything from Bob, but that might be the song that breaks it wide open. His new one called Master Blaster Jammin', which is
Well,
the word.
Johnny Nash actually started it.
But-
I
but-
can see clearly now.
This is out and out reggae.
And
though.
internationality.
Yeah.
You did that song as well, right?
Johnny Nash and Jimmy Cliff and
Desmond Decker.
yeah, Desmond Decker and the Aces. That's
Yeah.
right. And of course, you wrote "I Shot the Sheriff" that
Yeah.
Eric Clapton did, which
Sure.
is probably the biggest reggae influence. But but I mean, real honest to God rhythm reggae.
Yeah.
With none of the attempt to make it commercial, and the new Stevie Wonder may be something that bridges it, which helps open up the door for Bob, which is kind of a catch-22 situation. But back to him becoming a star, he just broke the record in Europe for the Beatles' attendance, right, in Milan, Italy,
Yeah.
and he's got a platinum. His new album is platinum right now in Europe. But of course, the economy is a little bit different, and people aren't spending a lot of money on records right now here in the United States.
Before we go back to the phones, is one ever liable to go to Bob Marley's house and hear a Beatles record or a Frank Sinatra record on the record player?
If you can do that, yes, you can.
I mean, will I ever? Do you ever listen to Beatles? Do you ever listen to Sinatra?
During the time, during the 60s, it was the 60s when the Beatles, we even recorded one of the Beatles songs,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we used to listen to the Beatles a lot. The Beatles used to be a very popular group in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. So reggae music is not your whole life. I mean, you like all types of music.
Yeah, Mom, I love all type of music, but you got this reggae music is a different feel,
All right, let's get to some more of your fans. You're on the air, 96X. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, you're on the air.
I'd like to ask Bob Marley a question.
Yeah.
Now that reggae has really opened up on an international scene,
Say it again.
right? Now that reggae has opened up and is appealing to people all over the world instead of just in Jamaica. A lot of Jamaicans say that it is getting away from the roots.
Yeah.
And it is open to a lot of American influence. And they say that, that is bad because it's not really reggae anymore.
What is it?
How do you feel about that?
Well, the way I feel about it, is that music influence music everywhere, and when a man play reggae music in Jamaica, I'm really play it, And so, it is root music. I've even got Jamaica, the amount of, the music we play in Jamaica is root music.
Yeah.
So, it appeals to the people because the people love the roots. It can't change from the root, because if it changes from the roots, then it won't beat again. So we like when the people say that, because it make the music maintain its roots, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so no matter what influence reggae music, it will still be the roots.
You have to stay in the root to be the real thing. You know the feeling, right?
Yeah.
You know the skanking feeling.
Yeah.
If it don't have that, then it don't have it.
Alright.
Saying?
Can I ask, was that the word skanking?
Yeah, skanking is
I've wondered, that song you had written, Easy.
Yeah, skanking.
I enjoyed thoroughly. I've wondered what that word...
Skanking is a dance,
It's a movement.
Yeah, it's a movement.
Yeah, I feel that.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your call, dear. To Dade County, you're on the air. Hello?
Can I talk to Bob?
Okay.
Hello?
Who's with you?
Hey, Bob?
Hi.
I think you're really great.
Oh, nice, baby. How you doing? You all right?
What's that new album you got?
Huh?
What's that new album you made?
Uprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I can get it?
Yeah, you can get it in any one of them, where you are? You want? I send it to you. Can I send it to you?
Okay.
Give me that.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll put you on hold, and Helene Chernoff will pick up your call and get your address, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Helene, you'll pick up line 3, and I'll pick up line 5 in Broward. You're on the air, 96X.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, could I speak to Bob Marley, please?
True.
Bob Marley.
There how it go.
I'll tell you what. I have an easier way of handling this. We'll handle this the way we handle the Barry Gibb situation. Anybody who would like to contact Bob or get a hold of a record or whatever, what you can do is if you just send a postcard to, send it to me, Steve Gilbert, 96X, and just put in the bottom left-hand corner, Bob Marley, and we'll see that all that mail gets to Bob. Fair enough?
Wait, I want to talk to him, man. I want to ask him a question.
You got him. Okay.
All right, Bob.
Yeah.
Did you help in the making of Stevie Wonder's record, Master Blaster?
No, I was not in the studio at that time, but I know surely spiritually was there,
Yeah, man, yeah.
So,
did you help compose it or anything?
no, babe.
No?
No. Him do it all by himself. Do you like it?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
I thought for a while I thought it was you,
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right.
Doing good, man.
True.
Keep it up, Margaret.
All right, my sister.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. I don't think you expected this kind of response on the telephones, did you?
No.
See?
But it's good.
When you said that you're not a star, I had a feeling that you did not expect, we don't have an empty light. So,
Bob tends to humble himself quite a bit, though, which is good in a way.
yeah, I think those are the only kinds of people we'd like to interview here at 96X. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. Line 6 in Broward, you're on the air. Hi, you're on the air, 96X.
Can I speak to Bob Marley?
You got him.
Okay. Bob?
Hi.
What did when you wrote the song I Shot the Sheriff, did you dream about writing it?
Did I what?
Dream about it.
Dream of writing it.
Oh, no. Well, I saw it in a vision, but not in a dream.
How do you write your songs? How do you think of writing the songs and the lyrics?
I'm going to tell you the truth. We was sitting on the beach, and there was a lot of pressure coming from the city. And the only thing